Now, of course, today we're going to continue the tier 2 Enderman Slayer grind. Of course, we need a bunch of those null voids because we want to craft the Juju. And you know what? We have soul flow now. So let's go ahead and grind a bunch of those, get through them really quickly here, and stack up those null voids.
Now, you guys already know from the last episode, actually, we tried to do the tier 3 Enderman, and we had a very hard time. We actually couldn't even kill it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get through the first hit phase. You guys had a lot of suggestions down below. A few of them we already do have. For example, the Enderman pet here. I already have a legendary Enderman pet. We also have the epic one. We got ourselves a final destination armor with around like 8,000 kills on it. My brother does have the summoning ring, but I think he just has to get himself some better tank zombies to actually kill that hit phase. I feel like right now we could maybe do a few tier 2s while he gets some summons. We'll see, but I feel like it just became so much faster doing tier 2s now with his soul flow that it might end up being actually faster for us to grind like the 160 or so tier 2s to get ourselves this Juju bow. Now, of course, Aatrox is elected, which means we'll get 20% more rare drops. We'll also get slash prices, which is very nice to see on the Ironman profile. And also, of course, there's a free subscription down below you guys can claim. And of course, it'll help us get to YouTube rank, which is 30,000 here on the channel. And we're getting so close to 20k. So thanks again for everybody who has subscribed and claimed the free sub. It means the world to us. We also heard that subbing gives some amazing RNG. So as I'm killing some of these mobs here to get my first one spawned, I also want to mention that the texture pack that we're actually using down below, you guys have commented a lot about it, is actually on our website. You can actually download this whole pack here, also get the overlay, get the blend and everything. It's all on the website, TwinCodePlays.com. You can check it out right there, and also check out our video we made about it on the top right corner. Now I also want to mention, while I'm grinding these Endermen here, I still have a chance to drop myself here a legendary Enderman pet. Again, I haven't dropped it yet. I've dropped a bunch of the rares, epics, all of them. I'm still missing that legendary, so today could be the day, guys. Come on, pray for me down in the comments that today's the day that I drop it, get some extra RNG, you know, and then we would all have one on the Ironman profile. All right, so we have our first tier 2 ready to spawn here. Let's do that. See how fast it goes here with my brother's help. There it goes, and place this down here quick. Go through the hit phase really quick. The soul flow really helps with the hit phases, which is amazing. There you go, a little bit of server lag, of course. Okay, so far so good, and we're already at, let's see, okay, 10 mil, not bad, not bad. You guys also recommended sword swapping, which is interesting to do more damage. I think my Shadow Fury is okay though. It's not amazing. Get the beacon here. There we go. Hit phase, and there you go through the hit phase already. It's way faster. Okay, so far so good. 2 mil, 1 mil, and there you go. So that was way faster than before. So I feel like with my brother's help, it's gonna be a lot faster. So maybe you can whip through these. I have no idea. But I also want to mention that we have to get ourselves actually a total of 4,000 of these null spheres, which is crazy. So 4,000 divided by, let's say, 17 of the drop chance. We have to do 240 of these mobs or these bosses, which is a ton, right? So I'm hoping I can do a little bit of these and maybe halfway through be able to kill a tier 3, because we're also upgrading our armor in the way when we kill all these mobs. It'll level up, and then maybe go from tier 3s halfway through and get that done a lot faster. But as you can see, we actually only need to get 652 more XP and we're leveled up. So let's take a look here quick. Let's call Maddox and take a look at this chart, this XP chart here. For Enderman, for the Slayer leveling, you could see that the RNG bar here, you can see that we are basically 4.348k out of 5k. So getting very, very close to level 5, which is very cool. So again, with level 5, we unlock more recipes, which is also very needed here. So it looks like for every tier 2, it gives us 25 Slayer XP. And then again, for that tier 3, it'd be 100. So 4 times more, which is crazy. All right, we're going to do a few dungeon runs here. We'll do a little bit of detour because we want to go ahead and fill up our summoning ring and our necromancer sword. Again, we have both weapons here. We're going to fill up both because we're going to actually give one to my brother to use. And that way we can both spawn mobs, and the mobs will help each other kill these tier 3 Endermen or even tier 2 Endermen. Again, I think we could attempt to tier 3 if we both spawn these mobs. Again, we're looking for a zombie tank. I think those are the best souls. So let's go ahead and start at floor 6 and see if we can find any. All right, here we go. Our very first solo run with this guy over here. You already know how this one's gonna go. There he is. Let's both ready up here. Let's start the dungeon run alone. All right, here's a zombie tank. Let's go ahead and kill it. Hopefully get ourselves a soul. Please, please, please drop one. It did not drop one. Oh, rip. All right, so we're cutting back here because we did a few floors here of dungeons. But we couldn't get ourselves any zombie souls. It took forever. They didn't spawn. And I think we were just patient enough, but I ended up looking at my souls I have right now. And if you take a look here quick, I do have a Wither Spectre, and the Wither Spectres actually have 1,000,000 health. So much health, and they do 3,000 damage, which is not bad at all. So I think we're going to try it with these here first and see how they go. They actually drop quite frequently as well in the Crimson Isle, so you can easily get them. So let's go ahead, spawn our tier 3, and try it one more time here with these summons. All right, let's try this here. Let's spawn our stuff. Let's switch armor sets quick. Wardrobe. The Ender Slayer gear here. Final destination. Perfect. Got our pet out. All right, let's try this. Let's kill these. I'm going to kill, I think, 3 more, and it will spawn. And we'll let the mobs take care of it then. Like, basically the souls will take care of the hit phase. There it is. I'll just try to stay alive. No way. You start using my soul flow. It's hard to get hits because it... Okay, gotta revive here quick.
Where is it? There it is. Jeez, it's hard. Wow, that's crazy. Actually insane how hard it is to kill. That's actually brutal. It's so strong. Okay, wow. The summons really do a good job getting through the phases, but our health is just dropping so fast. Like, we just don't do enough damage. All right, so that means I guess we'll stick with the tier 2s. Let's keep running these tier 2s with these summons, be a little bit quicker, and try to get ourselves enough of these null voids.
That's actually crazy to think that my brother still couldn't kill it with the amount of health it had. It had 60 million health. Now, again, we're only doing around like almost 200k damage, which is definitely not a lot. But I thought maybe he could get through it, you know. I thought maybe he could resist all that damage. I know you guys had a tip with the Enderman pet here, but again, my brother had to do the damage, and him taking less damage might help a little bit. But I feel like at that point in the game where we are at, we just are not able to do a tier 3.
And again, I only have an epic Enderman pet, so for me, it wouldn't really be that crazy. Again, we could, I guess I could borrow my brother's pet, but honestly, it's kind of a hassle right now. I think we're just going to stick with the tier 2s once we both get a little bit stronger.
That's right. We can also get ourselves way more kills here on this armor set because we're using those really low like health mobs, 9,000 mobs here behind me in the other area of the end. Actually, like, there's so many here back here. We need to kill like 80 every time, so we're getting a ton towards this armor set. So basically, the Juju grind will become a slow process instead of a quick one. We'll just work on it over time, I guess. So while I was grinding here, I noticed that my sword is only at Swarm 2, and you know, we've actually got ourselves a ton of these dungeon books, as you can see right here. These are all Swarm books. So I'm actually going to condense a few of these here, try to get to Swarm 3, and then, Swarm 2, and then levels up to a Swarm 3, and maybe even a Swarm 4. So let's head over to the anvil, grab these books here really quick, and see what we can do. All right, here we go. Put the sword in, put the book in, and that's Swarm 3. Now let's craft another Swarm 3 here. And there we go, Swarm 4. Nice. I think I only have enough books for Swarm 4, because if you take a look here in the storage, I should only have a few left. Yeah, I only got one left, so we can only make another Swarm 2 book. So we're just going to keep everything here for now.
All right, and there we have it. We just leveled up here. As you can see, we unlocked ourselves the Soulflow battery, Soulflow engine, the Warple katana recipe, and the Gloom lock grimoire. As you can see right there, that's pretty cool.
Click to claim reward. So we'll click on that right now. There you go. We claimed everything. Now we can click on actually everything here. Soulflow engine. Look at that. We're not going to use that though. And let's take a look here at the sword, Warple katana. You need the null edge, null void, and a few things. Now, of course, the null edge only drops on a tier 3, so we can't get that at all, which is kind of a bummer. But we'll keep working towards this, I guess, bow, the Juju, for example, because you can see right here we got ourselves a ton of null spheres and can craft these into null voids.
Okay, so we're coming back here after a few hours, and as you can see, we already have ourselves 3 summoning eyes from this grind. And if we take a look at our backpack here, you can see that we have enough now to craft ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total null voids. We have an extra one here as well, so that's 6. So technically we're already 1/3 of the way there. Now with that being said, we do have to end it here because again, it is quite a grind for this. We're gonna take it in stages, you know, because we are only doing the tier 2s. But again, eventually one day we'll be able to do them, which is gonna be very exciting. And you guys will find out when we are able to do them because we'll of course make a video. With that being said though, go and subscribe, join the code. Again, we're trying to reach YouTube rank here on the server, which is 30,000 subscribers. We're getting so close to 20,000. Definitely subscribe. And we'll see you in the next episode.